When was one of the first times you ever noticed that you were not knowing what to talk about in videos?
I guess just recently, because I started making my own, and it's a thing like pleasing the audience, but also thinking of something new, something better. Uh, so that I guess mm, probably just a few months ago, like not knowing where to start, because when I was starting the music channel, I actually that was the first point. Like I did not know how to start and what to make a video about.
Yeah. Okay. Was there ever a time you did know what to talk about in a video?
Oh yeah, plenty. Like it happens really often because like I'm basically answering people's comments or emails, and they inspire me by what they want or need. Or I have something going on in my life that's really interesting, and I'm getting like more insights than usual. So I like to share those things with people.
Uh-huh.
Like my recent issue is that um, I've had the inspiration to come, but I wasn't able to use it because of the surroundings or certain situations. So, or I try and I fail because, like, let's say I start making a video and then interruptions, so I just cannot make it. So it happened a few times, and now it's like today I'm like, I'm ready. I have the mood. I have time. I'm alone. I'm set. Like it's just like noon, and I'm all ready for the video. And like up till now, like I could not figure out a thing to talk about. I wasn't feeling that talkative zone that I usually am in. So that's like harder. Like I want to make more content, but then at the same time, it's like it's hard to think about what to talk about. Or I guess my issue is that I'm also I don't want to talk about repetitive stuff. Like always conjugate entities is good, but at the same time, I want more to get my audience more used to different kind of content, so that they would just expect variety and not just one same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
And like another issue is that when I started making videos, I was really into Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Gary Vee, and other things, and I was practicing every day, daily, and I was doing a lot. Nowadays, instead of like constant workouts and like lots of reading, I'm more doing the work on the website sessions, those sort of things, and it's a little throw off. Plus, I fell off my routine of working out every day, like how many push-ups a day and stuff. So that had a big effect, and now it's like hard getting back to it, or that like just in the zone where I'm actively doing something, so I constantly get new insights or something.
Yeah.
And there's a feeling like I have to create content for YouTube and grow, so that's also pushing me into making it stressful.
I see. Okay. So does it seem to be just life and circumstances sort of issue, or does it seem like there's interference of some sort that's messing with you?
Well, the only interference I would name is probably the entities inside my body or out there in spaceships and other places where they target me and use their technologies to affect my feeling state, emotions, and thoughts and stuff. Because I should be like, okay, like I haven't made a video for a day, who cares? Like today would be the day when I don't make a video, and that's like one day, big deal, right? But I'm stressing, like I think I need to create content every single day because Gary says. So that's like I'm sort of pushing myself, and so it's both, like I do have this little reaction, like I think I should produce content as like often, but at the same time, like I'm not sure if the quality is okay or not. So that's the thing, and then like probably if they're entities messing with me, then they're enhancing my emotions and reaction and positive feeling states and stuff like that.
Yeah. Would you be interested in looking closer into that, the entities that are enhancing your emotions and
Sure.
involved? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good time to start, just kind of scanning your body or looking around your space for the entity, group of entities, or AI that's doing that?
Yes.
Okay. Go. Start.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We talked about it, I named them, and just before I closed my eyes and started I closed my eyes and started I'm sort of looking at my body, but before that, I'm like already getting thoughts of what kind of content I can create.
Wow, that's good. Well,
yeah.
Hey, what kind of content could you create? What were
just a blog about sharing, following how I took tips from my comment list like, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You should take rest, and like, who gives a fuck if you fail one day? So I took those tips, and I actually fucked myself over. So I should like just have a honest talk about it and just tell them what's going on. And like, I think that would be like that, that honesty and authenticity, and I would like get that shit off my chest and start doing something else.
Yeah, very good.
So that was the idea. Anyway.
Excellent, well done. Okay, you want to go? We can get two options. You can stop and make that video, or we can go after continue the process and look for the entities that might be doing it.
Well, I would try to look for the entities and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's amazing how we spotted those things, and as I like got into that process, I've already started like that sort of thing, like just left.
Yeah. Let's see if we can track them down, or we'll get to the source of this. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. That.
When you say that was like the idea where I scanned my body and saw nothing, then like they left my body apparently, and that then you had to read. So
yeah,
I look for places.
Yeah, so you're gonna look. They left your body, but you're gonna try to track them down, hunt them down, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, like that's something I should look into. If I'm not sure if like I spotted them and they got away, like disappeared, or did I spot them and they like, oh fuck, and they took off. Like I'm not sure which case.
Yeah. Did you do the job the way it was supposed to be done? Now are you just being a mean, vengeful thing? You're going out and going to kill them. Okay. Yeah. So your call. Do you feel like, oh, good enough, done, or do you want to go track down the? You want to do any more work on that?
Well, like I don't know. I'm wondering if I should like. The entities in my body, like those are like small, like those smart dust particle thing, like that's so freaking minimal where they can only sort of affect your thoughts, feeling states, and just work inside you. But they're really not the main thing. So maybe if I not spy them and scare them off, I can just go for the big guys instead. But I'm not sure what's best.
Yeah, that's a good way. I like that too. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just go for the big guys then.
Okay, good deal. That. Yeah, that. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Well, first I started like looking for reptilians or AI because like they're usually the main ones, like the better guys. But I spy that like the Greys are mainly like causing this whole thing, and they're basically targeting people with creativity or ideas because they hate it. Like they don't have that. They don't have the creativity. Don't have that ideas and stuff like that. Like it's all more of like AI computing system and more for like the mathematical formula instead of just picking up something new and being like inventing something. So they hate it about humans, and which is why they try to suppress us and stop it. Because one is that makes them feel bad. We're able to do it, and at the same time, we're like, if they can prevent us from doing it, then they have more power over us. Which is like why they're targeting humanity and me, for example. So I looked for them, and I spotted like a few of them in spaceships, but they were like minor groups. And I spotted them spotted other Greys in the planet, which is like a new thing is that they're finally not in the underground bases. I mean, like I scanned the planet and they had those, but like it was like a little city or like see if you could transform spaceships into houses and other things. So they had like a little city on the surface, and I was like looking through the buildings and found like a group where they were using just basically energy weapons and different things. Like so they just essentially have the holographic of a computer, and they would like just use the slide screen and like be able to look from different views on Earth or different angles or differences, like literally having a camera everywhere, just zooming in and like whatever, just monitoring us, and at the same time spotting specific people or using their ships to affect our energy fields or FOSS, all kinds of things basically to block us and limit us. So spotting that, and I just wiped out all the Greys from that like planet and just got them into galactic vacuum and to be transmuted into the galactic core. I did that and went to the spaceships, got them out as well, and at the same time open the portal for the good guys to come in and take over the spaceships to have more fleets and so on.
Wow, you thought of everything. Well
Yeah.
done. Well, very well done. Your needle's floating too. Excellent. Next step. Is there any more you would like to do on this?
Just moving on to looking for some soul contract agreements, and at the same time getting the energy back and different aspects of myself back.
Alrighty. Do you want to do one step at a time and then kind of brief me on how that step went?
Yeah.
And then we'll do the next
Yeah,
step?
sure.
Okay. Start. That. Yes.
Humanity has agreements on being monitored 24/7 so that they would have evidence or enough information for the afterlife, so that they could read you on what you did, everything that's past. Like they're watching you 24/7, and it's like agreement we have, so that they could collect enough information to brief us on like what happened, the bad things we did after we die, so that we could reincarnate and stuff.
Wow.
And they have this sort of thing connected with the angels and archangels and all those like happy, nice beings who can come over and like talk to us and like just deceive us and with those sort of things and just get us to reincarnate.
Wow.
So that's just a start, I guess.
Yeah. Wow. Well done spotting that. Big FN on that. 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 Wow.
Another agreement is that it's okay for them to limit us because we're that overpowered. Like, you come in the video game and there's like that OP person who just has all the armor, has all the money and have power, and like he's just strongest of them all. It's like it's just not fair. It's a cheater. Like you just can't do that. So for them, we are the cheaters. We are too powerful, so they have to fuck with us and like limit us and like just make sure that they can keep us like really suppressed, so that we will not be overpowered, so that they could play the game.
Wow. That is huge. Can I share my realization
Sure.
I just had from, you kind of woke me up? Wow, that makes such sense. People like us, why would you limit yourself? Why would you agree to a soul contract to limit yourself? No, you don't realize, or they don't what needs to be understood is how really powerful we are. And even if we limit ourselves, how do we get those, you might limit all your like if it was an online computer game and you want to play a game, but you're so much better at this game and have more skills and powers and power-ups and all that stuff. If you want to play, you're going to have to limit your stuff. Okay. No, that's not enough. I mean, really limit your stuff. We know how good you are at this. Okay. And you're really smart and you know a lot. Okay. So you limit yourself down to almost nothing. But it's not just your abilities, your power, like your superpowers. It's your abilities and skills, skill sets that you're too smart. You can figure it out again. Even without any powers, you still can play the game and beat the game. Or that's what they're worried about. So even when they limit us to how we are now, we still wake up in one lifetime. In less than like 20 or 30, like here you're barely 21, almost 22, and you're already snapping the fuck out of it even after all this limitation and stuff. And they go, damn, we should have made her limit herself more, fuck. But that was the agreement, kind of like that. It really makes sense to me that why do we do that?
Yeah, and it just confirms that this whole thing is like more of a game. Like they want to play, we want to play, but we're too powerful, so we have to like match them and to make it more fun for them because like it has to be equal, right?
Yeah, no cheating.
All those little things.
Yeah. Oh wow, God! Another realization. And the needle's going like this, looping and stuff. We've agreed to limit ourselves. And we've agreed to let them cheat. And it's not really cheating. We're just giving them, they can work from other planes and dimensions. They can be hiding. They can just be sneaky and secretive and lie and all that stuff. And it's, it's like we're, even though we limit ourselves like this, we're still too powerful. We got to give them extra power. We got to give them extra stuff. You know, here's extra hit points. Here's invisibility cloak. Here's super duper ray. No, not enough. Okay, how about 1,000,000 fucking spaceships? More, please. Okay, fine. You know, and we just give them all this stuff, and then it's like, okay, kind of, oh, yeah, okay, this is a more balanced game. Okay, let's play, kind of like that, metaphorically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well.
It's big. I mean, like, we are really powerful, and like that interdimensionality, we have it, but we don't, like, most people don't realize it. Like, for us to go out of body and like go to their places is just an easiest like a snap.
Yeah.
And we have that ability, but like they made sure that they can limit us and suppress us with our allowance, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And so they keep us asleep and unaware of these things, and they're winning. But if we are aware, then we can make all the difference.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we can do this interdimensionality thing naturally. They can do it with technology, but they can't.
Pretty much.
I don't think they can do it naturally.
Yeah, save us here.
Yeah, interesting. Good stuff, hon. Okay. Where are we at? More agreements, or done with agreements and moving on to the next one?
I can look for more agreements and see if there's something else like that is deeper, and then I'll move to getting some different aspects of myself back.
Okay. Start. What was that?
I was looking into how one person is responsible for everyone. Like, basically, just because everyone agrees to a certain thing, you have to suffer for it. And if you try to make a difference or disagree, then the others are making it harder on you, being like the humanity. You know, like, we all have similar or certain beliefs, and then there's a system that, you know, the Archons created, and like they're pushing it on humanity. So basically we're like really limited, and they managed to create that sort of mindset where we agree with their system without thinking about ours, like being free, being like unlimited, like with all the power that we can get, and you know, that's what they don't like. So if you start talking about these things now, it's all taboo and you're crazy, and basically trying to like work against you in that. And again, with our agreement, because like we allow them to mess with the system, mess with our beliefs and fast energy and all this stuff.
Wow, good stuff. Yeah, FN too.